Hi, how are you today?
Good, thanks, Lockie. How are you, mate?
Good, mate.
Good to see you again.
Yeah,
what,
mate.
what do you know?
You can't weld on the moon, mate. There's no earth.
Ah, classic.
Yeah.
Good yarn. All right, so we're in Antarctica, Casey Station. What is your role here? And walk us through a normal day for you.
I am the Wilkins mechanic this year. So primarily, I'm the Wilkins mechanic, which under the umbrella of the Wilkins mechanic makes me the Wilkins fitter, the Wilkins auto electrician, the Wilkins boilie, Wilkins handyman, whatever else comes with the role.
Yeah.
Down on station, I'm more just swing spanners, trying to get everything ready for when we start up, which could be any day now. Hopefully by the end of the week.
Yeah.
Just trying to go over the machines very thoroughly, pick up any little bits and pieces that I can see or find, and try and fix those now, so I don't have to do it when it's neg 40, neg 50 sort of stuff like that when I can't get my fingers out. Everything else is good, but my fingers are very, very cold all the time. Struggle with my fingers the most, but that's it in a nutshell.
Yeah, so and you're certainly touching on it there that Wilkins is a lot different to your time at Casey. You know, when you're at Wilkins, you do a lot of breakdowns, a lot of servicing, and then when you're back there at Casey, it's a lot more of your annuals and fixing your
Wilkins
patches.
is very, you can still plan work, but everything's very, very reactive up there.
Yeah.
You're bouncing around. There's always stuff going on, so I might be moving buildings one day, or going to breakdowns, or servicing, or might start a service and something breaks down, so then I go back to that, and then sort of had this mental priority list in my brain that I work off up there.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So you're going to be pretty flexible.
Yes, very flexible.
Yeah.
But it's nice being able to sort of plan your own work and prioritise what work's more important, what needs to be done first, what doesn't really need to be done now.
Yeah.
What I need to do now to save me time later.
Yeah, so you're trying to be pretty organised as well with what you're doing and how you're doing it.
Don't like fluffing around because you're bitten on the arse too many times.
Yeah, that's fair enough. All right, so are you enjoying yourself? And is this sort of the experience you expected, or is it quite a lot different to what you sort of thought it would be?
I'm enjoying myself more now than I probably was, say, I know, let's go 6 weeks back, 8 weeks back. Sort of in that lump of the year where everything was a bit monotonous and sort of just got a bit stale there, but come out the other side of midwinters and a bit of sun comes back, and everyone says that your sun comes back and you get a bit of pep in your step and everything.
Yeah.
But I'm feeling good now. I'm looking forward. I can see the end in sight. We've got about 90 odd days left, so
yeah, right.
good for me anyway.
Haven't started counting yet, but it's a good way to think about it. You know?
That's how I keep myself driven. I know, like, this is what I'm working towards. I've got a goal. I'm working towards these dates. If we don't know when we're going home, then it's blasé.
Yeah.
I need to be driven to a goal.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's a good way to do it, and it's all about finding what groove fits you, isn't it? What would you find one of your best Casey memories has been? So Wilkins or Casey, like we've been sort of split between the two, but any of your memories?
I think my best one from Casey was probably when we got here, that first night, Shauno's 50th. That was a good blowout. I needed that.
yeah, we'd been pushing pretty hard.
Yeah,
up the hill, and
I was pretty spent at the time. I needed a rest from Wilkins.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's fast forward to now. I'm definitely ready to get back up there.
Yeah, hook back into that sort of higher workload. And
I think I skipped a section in your last question too about the experience.
Yeah.
I didn't really have an experience in mind that I thought was going to be. So sort of come down not really knowing, not having any expectations.
Yeah.
And going from there.
Which is a good way to be too. There's certainly no dramas with coming in fresh, and I think open-minded helps.
Yeah. I'm definitely working a lot harder than I expected to be.
Yeah, right.
Working way harder, but
yeah,
it's given me a lot of confidence in my trade.
Yeah, and especially like you said with your fingers going off and stuff, because you went from plus 40 to negative 30 within a couple of hours, really, or a couple of weeks. That's a pretty big jump between the two. What were you most worried about before wintering? I know you said you didn't have too much expectations, but
I don't know, man. I didn't really have too many worries, to be honest with you. I didn't know what I was expecting. I knew I was coming for a year, but I didn't really think too deep in how long a year was, what can be achieved in a year.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't really have any worries, to be honest with you.
Pretty laid back. I like it.
Worried about not playing golf.
Yeah, that's true.
Fishing.
What's the one thing at Casey while we're wintering here that you would hate to live without?
My earphones I've flogged my earphones a lot, making phone calls and stuff.
Yeah.
A lot easier with earphones. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's certainly a true one. I know.
Yeah.
I lost my earbuds for a while. I was felt pretty useless. Good thing to have. So it's your first time. Do you think you'd return again in the distant future? It doesn't have to be next year or.
I don't know. Never say never. I've got a few other things that I want to try and. Well, I guess it might. No, to make your answer short, but yes, maybe.
Yeah.
Because of if I could do one like Macquarie Island or something, I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, radio.
And one more winter's pretty good cash in the bank.
100%. Yeah.
Get the house knocked over.
It's certainly, but it is a long time, and it is a lot of stress and working hard.
Yeah.
So if you had any advice for a newcomer coming in, like us, fresh face, just rocked up at the div, gonna do a year away, what would you sort of tell them?
Halve the amount of shit you brought with you.
Yeah.
Because you don't need it all and it just sits in your cupboard. Download music because Spotify doesn't really work if you're into music. And just come down with an open mind. Really, don't expect to follow through with everything you hear.
Yeah,
for lack of better terms. Because like we've found this week, like we're told we're going Monday. Monday didn't arrive. We'll get told we're going tomorrow. Everyone's spirits are up this morning. We're not going tomorrow.
Yeah.
We might go Friday. We might not fucking go till next week, sort of thing.
Yeah, your life does revolve around the weather, doesn't it?
So just bounce around.
Yeah.
Be flexible.
And there were things in the brochure that we thought we'd be doing that haven't happened as well. Like,
yeah, it is definitely. Is this still the advice question?
Yeah.
Definitely come down in the mindset you're here to work.
Yeah.
It's not a holiday.
That's true.
And you still have to do all your normal roles, whether it's shitty or not shitty.
Yeah, especially in your role with breakdowns. Like if it's blowing 60 knots outside and the generator goes out, you're there.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So we still got to do grey water and fresh water in Wilkins if there's blizzard and everything. So
yeah.
Just come down ready to be flexible.
Yeah. Sometimes we do work for it. What would be your favourite Antarctic animal and favourite hut that we've visited?
Favourite Antarctic animal is the invisible Antarctic huntsman.
Ooh, yes.
Because they don't exist.
Yeah, they're nice.
Haven't seen a spider now for a long time. It's
zero
great.
bugs, zero spiders,
zero flies.
Fantastic.
Oh no, you can't get past a penguin. They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Come over to you, say good day.
Yeah, it's so cool. They just cruise up and come in of their own accord.
Their guts.
Yeah, yeah. I'd get around on my guts if I could too.
Give it a try, man. So we'll go down the stairs.
Oh, we'll have to give it a crack. So if you were stuck in, and your favourite hut. We're going to go one back to that. Which hut?
Wilkes. Hut for me.
Yeah, you like wood fire, cooking a pizza.
Yeah, had a few good times at Wilkes.
Yeah, and a bit of space too.
Yeah.
It's sort of the biggest, you can all get around.
I like just loading that fire up too. Everyone's sweating and carrying on, but it doesn't matter, just keep loading it in.
Bring back the territories of warmth.
Yeah, everyone complains about how hot it is, but it's lovely at the time.
So if you were stuck in Wilkes hut for a full week in a blizzard, which 3 people from Casey would you bring along with you?
I'd have to probably bring Tom from Wilkins. 3 others, including myself, or just me?
Yeah, 4 total.
Alright. Yeah, probably have to bring Jacko and Brad, I reckon.
Yeah.
Good crew.
It'd be a good laugh. It'd be an absolute carry on. And what's your next adventure? What do you got planned next after this? You know, you spent a year away. You're going to jump off the plane. You're going to... What are you going to do?
Yeah. Just cruise for a while, man. That's the plan. Just going to start travelling up the East Coast on the way home. Pull in, see the in-laws. Just cruise, man. I want to buy a boat somewhere.
Yeah.
Catch up with my family on the way back through. Got an early Christmas. And then hang around there for a few weeks, hopefully. And head back up to Gove.
Yeah, perfect.
And then, I don't know. I don't... It's all just a few plans at the moment, but I would like to try and start my own show up there.
Yeah, and that'll be good. I'm sure plenty of people will be looking for it, you know. Good diesel's hard to find most of the time.
So, give that a crack, I think, and go from there.
Yeah, sweet as biscuit.
Yeah, do a bit of travelling.
That's my list done. Thank you very much for the chat, sir.
No worries, mate.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, likewise.
And I'll catch you around the traps.
You will.